right, let's jump straight into the action. Hole 1, 260 feet. You see the basset's dead center screen. I am going to take the reactor out to the right side. Being it's glow plastic, of course, it's going to be a little more stable than the normal reactor counterpart in, say, Neutron. It's got that dependable hyzer, and I know I can just give it a nice smooth pull, and it's going to fade. This is a really, really beat up Envy, and I like this anhyzer line when I am throwing my normal bag compared to when I'm throwing the glow discs. Didn't get it quite over to the right as much as I wanted, but they both actually end up almost the same exact spot. I got my nomads. This was not too long after I got the nomad, so I can look at my putt right there. I can see my putting stroke, and I can tell you that's a lot older putting stroke than what I'm using now. Well, I won't say a lot older, but there's some kinks that I've worked out in my putting stroke. But hey, they both fall. They both get a birdie. So far, glow versus bag, we're all tied up. Hole 2, we got a little sidearm test here. So again, glow's going to lead the way. It's going to be the reactor again. I'm just going to pop out a nice, smooth sidearm here. I'm worried about this actually going too far because this is actually a very, very comfortable distance sidearm. And it hangs out straight a little bit, and it does go a little bit deep, but I don't think that's much to worry about at all, if I recall. This is the Neutron Entropy, an amazing putt and approach disc, unless you sky it like I just did. I don't know if I was trying to throw it like a reactor or what, but I just kind of did a little swoopsie daisy and skied it. I left myself a pretty long putt on a relatively short hole. Yeah, this video was just thrown together. I showed up a little too early to run my weekly glow round, and I decided to do like a glow versus bag. I didn't. That's a great putt, Rob. I didn't really think about the concept. I wanted to throw the glow discs that I've been throwing each week compared to my normal bag, because I had my normal bag on me. I usually don't bring my whole bag out for the glow round. So this is what you get. It's a little random, little off. Speaking of off, that putt was off. Something a little different, you know. So let me know if you like this, and we can actually go through and go like some of the glow discs, like the reactor versus the reactor, Envy versus Envy, and we can actually dive in deeper and play some rounds, do some reviews. Let me know. Speaking of Envy, we have the Eclipse Envy here. In the Eclipse, the Envy is a lot more stable. You can see I can get on it pretty good. And it just has that dependable fade. Just a little short left of the basket. This one is the Electron Entropy. This one's been used and abused. I got it used. And this was one of the last times I actually threw the disc. Because of how straight it got. It actually got too straight, almost unpredictable, just because of how beat in it is. It's actually really, really good, and I wanted to throw them some more, but I was looking for something a little more stable in that slot as a kid's screaming in the background. And it got a little too finicky for me. It didn't help that it had it looked like a dog bit into the rim or something. It got really gashed up when I hit the basket one time with it. What do we got over here? Oh, you're hidden behind a tree, Rob. Oh, that happened. Oh, the normal bad takes the lead because Rob can't putt. Now you're going to tap that out? You're just going to walk away? Yeah. Walk away. Hole 5, 330. There's two gaps. You got that left sidearm gap, and then you have this, or lefty gap, and you have this straight tunnel shot. Up first should have been the Neutron Reactor, but I believe this is the glow reactor. I think there's some disc golf karma coming because I jumped order of which disc I should throw. Yeah, you solved it off, Rob. That's the one mistake you don't want to make, and I know it, and I'm really disappointed because there's a big open gap, and I just sent it right into a tree. So we are going to grab the Neutron Reactor. When I first got this, back when we were doing the discs comparisons, this thing was really, really stable. But as I throw my AirPod on the ground, you can see I have beat it into perfection, and it goes forever on a rope. And I absolutely have grown to love the reactor once it beats in. We're left with an approach shot, and it looks like I'm going to go back with the reactor again. Envy's not getting much love right now. Nice smooth sidearm. Come over the top of it a little bit. Oh, a little aggressive there, Rob. Are you trying to knee somebody? Looks like I was pretty disappointed in that. We'll see where it ended up landing. I don't think it was that bad. So this is from the Neutron Reactor. Just realized I missed a hole. We skipped hole 3. Don't know where that footage is. I know. I'm all over the place right now. Well, that was a good bird. A little shorter on that reactor than I'd like, but hey, it was well within inside the circle. Oh yeah, the glow reactor upshot was a little deep, a little left, but should be makeable. Yeah, how far away? 1, 2, 3, 4, about 25 feet. You definitely want to be a lot closer on an upshot like that. Favorite hole on the course, I think, yeah, hole 6. It's around 300 feet. It's just a big turnover. Really big, slow turnover. You can go sidearm, but I feel like it's shot shaped so much better for the slow turning sidearm. And I am actually throwing an uplink here. We're going to try to hyzer flip and then let it turn right. I think we let that go a little bit flatter than I wanted. I want to have it hyzer. Yeah, I shook my head. I want to have it hyzer and then count on the disc to go right. I didn't want to throw it flat and make it go right. The old turning over the turnover. Throwing a turnover with a fresh glow reactor is not an ideal shot. You're about to see I am going to throw this almost on a roller angle. It's pretty stable for what I'm attempting to do here, and I don't want to lose it over the fences to the left. Yeah, I come over on it a lot, and it still finishes. I didn't zoom in on that one, but I'm pretty sure it finishes up next to the basket. It was a really fun throw. Yeah, it's up there by the basket. And yeah, see, this is what happens when you turn over the turnover. Hey, little doggy. You just... that's a whole other video in itself. And yes, that is my car handle off to the right. A lot of these shots require a really specific... Ooh, good bid, Rob. A really specific line. And if you're off a little bit, birdie's pretty much out of the question. And where's that glow reactor at? Yeah, that was a pretty awesome shot. I really had to come over on it. It's so stable. Hole 7, we got the Envy finally again. Now the Envy was thrown on hole 3 too, but I guess we just didn't record it or something. The basket's dead straight. I think it's around 200 feet. We just got to keep it down the tunnel, which is not easy to do with the glow NV because just like the reactor's counterpart, they get really stable in this glow plastic. You see how aggressive it finished there at the end. It's parked, but comparing it to like this is a cosmic electron, soft, pretty fresh NV. And I can throw it on a lot of hyzer. It flips up flat and almost goes in the basket. 2 drastically different flights, but same result. At this point, I think I've lost track. Who missed it? Let's see. The uplink missed a putt, and the Envy missed a putt, so we're tied, if I'm not mistaken. So we're tied, glow versus normal. But again, like I said earlier, this is such a random video. Hey, how you doing, Rob? Getting nice close to the camera. The format's a little sus. Is that what they say these days? I don't know what the cool kids say. It was just thrown together, so we'll definitely dive back into this and hopefully have some suggestions in the comment section what you guys want to see. Little standstill, 200-foot shot, hole 8. You see just how stable that glow NV is, but luckily there's a lot of sand by the basket, and it stops it pretty well. We're going to pull out that Electron Soft NV again. This is the one I'm beating in to match the one I threw on hole 1. It's almost identical. You see I can just barely pop it. Oof! Oh yeah, a little leg kick. He's liking it. So I got the little knee to the stomach on if you like it and don't like it. All right, duly noted. But yeah, that Electron Entropy, they go, and it's such a controllable disc as far as Anheuser's Heiser flips. Wow, Rob, there's a lot of Heiser on your putt right now in this round. It's something I've been struggling with for a long time. But we'll talk about that in a new video because I have not missed a day of putting in I think about 2 months, and it's starting to show. I still have a little bit of Heiser. Oh, we're back in the 90s with this filming, Rob. What's going on? We're back. We're back in the 90s. I'm lost train of thought. Yeah, that's the basket, Rob. You're gonna zoom out just a little bit. You zoom out? No. We're gonna keep it zoomed in. Okay, we're gonna keep it zoomed in for this one. Well, we'll talk about my Heiser. It's something that I've always struggled with. It's okay to be zoomed in. We'll let it be. It's about 300 feet, low ceiling, and I think I'm throwing the reactor first. Oh yeah, look at the angle I had to put on that reactor. And look at it fight the whole way. Fight. I can't explain just how stable that reactor is out of the box in the glow plastic. It's crazy. This is the hex, the neutron hex. This is ideally what I would want to throw here just about every single time. It's just out of my range for a putter with the low ceiling. That's such a pretty flight. You see how the hex stayed straight and didn't have that finish like the reactor did? Such a good disc. This is going to close the round out, and if I make both putts, I think the winner is going to be the Nomads. If I make both putts, the winner is definitely going to be the Nomads because they've made just about every putt. It's got to be, right? I mean, you can't go as a tie. I think it's fun to see playing the same holes with different discs. Is such drastically different discs than what you would normally throw. It really opens up your shots, what you can do in the future. Like maybe I need to throw that reactor on such an aggressive Anheuser because I need it to finish at the end of the tunnel. I know, of course, locally here, Pecan Hollow has a lot of the times you'll be stuck on the right-hand side of the woods, and you will want to throw a good 300-foot shot, but you don't want to finish right. You want to bring it back left. So it's cool to step out of your comfort zone and throw a disc on holes that it has no business being thrown, so to speak. But that's just a quick video, a little 12, 13-minute video. We have so much to go into as the season is over and we're ramping up to 2022. This has been sitting in the hard drive for a while, and I just want to get it edited out to you guys. I hope you guys are having happy holidays, and we will discuss all the awesome things going on for 2022 very soon. I have 2 more videos coming out after this. It's going to go to the new course in Milton, Florida called Blackwater, where I shoot from the long tees. We'll have a front 9 and a back 9 come out on that. And then, by the time those 2 are out, we should be into 2022. So, as always, guys, if you liked the video, thumbs up. If you have suggestions on this concept, this glow versus not glow, or disc versus disc, I'd love to see some matchup options down in the comment sections, and we can definitely look on doing that. You know, it's Florida, so we have no off season here. I should be able to record all throughout December and January as we lead up into my first tournament coming back in January. So, all right, guys. That's 2 minutes of me rambling at the end of the video. If you're still here, say you're still here in the comments. All right, guys. As always, be better than yesterday.